following is a presentation of William Paterson University Television.
We have music. Cool. So, welcome. So my family's weird. Simple as that. Perfect example is my mom. She's a wonderful woman, but a poor decision maker. Back in the day, she was really into the TV show Wipeout. So I come home from school one day, and she's flying around the house like Tarzan. The dog is cowering in the corner, and my sister hasn't been fed. So she gets herself ready for the final course, you know. She gets up on that couch, and she's running, and she's jumping. It was a no from me. Another time she should have just said no was at Christmas. My sister got this toy called a Skip-It. And for those of you that don't know, a Skip-It is basically a giant plastic weight attached to a rubber rope, and you put the other end of the rope onto your ankle. And you skip it around. So she looks at this and she thinks, yeah, I can do this. She's the reason that toy was recalled. Another time was when she thought she could fit in a baby swing. Now keep in mind, she was in her 30s and she was sober. There's no excuse. So she takes little 2-year-old me to the park, and I say, can I go on a baby swing? She's like, yeah, sure. And then she looks at it and she thinks, hey, I can fit in that. By the grace of God, she did, but she couldn't get out. And that was the time I learned how to call 911. But the only thing worse than my mom's habit of making poor decisions is her habit of stealing. I was raised by a kleptomaniac. Anytime we go to a doctor, a dentist, a therapist, and we've been to plenty of those, she takes the magazines from the office. And one time I stop her and I go, Mom, you know, you're not supposed to take those, right? I mean, they're supposed to stay here. And she goes, oh, they have plenty. I'll bring them back. It's not a library. At least it's better than the time we were driving down the road and she saw potted plants on the side and went, ooh, those would look really good in my garden. And she slows down the car and she's like, yeah, Zach, if we get out real fast, we can go and grab those. And me, being the responsible 8-year-old adult I should have been at the time, says, no, Mom, stealing is wrong. So I went to Catholic high school, and being the only gay kid there, I was deemed a rare breed. They sometimes would make nature documentaries about me. But any time a gay-related issue came up, suddenly I became king of the gays. People would come to me and go, Zach, how do you feel about this issue? And I'd say, I don't know. Let me convene with my counsel. Thank you very much.